Hi, welcome to Plus This. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a Zoom meeting scheduler. So Zoom meeting scheduler is great when you want to connect Zoom with your marketing CRM. So in this video we're going to show you how to set it up with Infusionsoft or Keep. So essentially, before we actually put together the actual tool in Plus This, I'm just going to show you an example campaign we've built really quickly here, just so you can have some context and kind of see what exactly you can do with this, and then you'll see where all the different pieces fit when we're setting them up in Plus This. So in this campaign, I'm going to start by having someone schedule a demo with me using a tool like Calendly. This is great. Calendly takes care of getting that person's information. They can go ahead and pick the time they want. They can then put in their name, email, all that kind of stuff. And then once it gets put into into Keep or Infusionsoft, we use Plus This for that as well. What we can do is we can tell Infusionsoft at a certain point in this campaign to go ahead and create that Zoom meeting for the person that scheduled it for that time. And then what's also cool is we can use the Zoom meeting tool from Plus This to apply tags when people attend those demos or if they miss those demos. That way I don't have to manually go ahead and keep track of all of that. And then this also lets me automatically send out the follow-up for people who attend or miss my demos as well. So really cool and really easy to automate all of this if you want to do that. So now that we have some context here, I'll just show you one last part for the other pieces we'll be building here. This is a little thing that you'll set up in your campaign when you're ready, where you just drag one of these over, and this is how Plus This will know when it's supposed to register that person for a specific Zoom meeting. So you'll go ahead and you'll have an HTTP post, and when we're done, we'll have a little URL for this. And then the last part right here is our reminder emails, and this is just to show some of the elements that we can pull into it. So here we can pull in the join link for those. We can tell when the start time is going to happen, all those kinds of things. You could even pull in the descriptions and all that stuff if you want to. A lot of times people don't need to go that far, but you have the options to do all that too. So I think that's a good enough start to kind of give you an idea of what we are creating here with the Plus This tool. So let's go ahead and go over there to finish the rest of this. Alright, so here I'm back at Plus This working on the Zoom meeting scheduler, and I'll just walk you through some of the quick things that we would usually set up for one of these. So there's going to be a lot of fields in these options here that we might skip, or you might actually include depending on what your use case is. So for a really simple one, like what we're building out over here, a lot of this we don't actually need every time. So I'm not going to include what the topic for the meeting is. I'm not going to put a password to require them to join. I am going to select a date time for the meeting start date. So we have a field where we're storing that date when someone signs up through Calendly, and we're storing that in our demo start time. So let's click on that, and we'll use the time that is selected in that field, so that makes that handy. If you don't have a time, you can always kind of use these options to select a specific time if you want. Time zones are all good. We can keep it in whatever one we want. And then we want to tell Plus This how long that meeting is, so that Plus This can go ahead and tag people based on if they attended or if they missed the webinar at that point, or sorry, the meeting at that point. And then here we can put in our agenda, but I don't need to do that. I'm just going to write up something in my own emails anyway. So that's all good. Down here we want to select yes and keep that selected. It's the default here to register people for the meeting. That's kind of the whole point of this. So let's go ahead and do that. Down here, this can be optional depending on how you are setting up your campaign. So in this example, we are registering people as they come through the campaign through Calendly. I highly recommend using some kind of appointment tool like Appointment Core, Calendly, Schedule Once to handle the actual booking of your appointments. They'll usually store that time in a field for you. Otherwise, you can make your own web forms or whatever you want. That's totally flexible with our system. But for this, it's pretty straightforward. They're coming in through Calendly. Our tool with Calendly will apply a tag. That's how we know this person is registered for a demo. Then when they come into it, when we're done setting this up, they're going to get registered in the actual Zoom meeting, and that's going to get created by coming through this HTTP post. And then we can go ahead and start sending them the emails. So we don't really need another tag after someone's been registered to send out emails or do anything, but you could possibly build out your campaign to accommodate that if you wanted to. So that's kind of what that tag would be for normally, but for this situation we don't need it. And then probably one of the last things we'll need is this right here. This is our join URL, so we'll have like our little join link that we store in the field right here. And I'm not going to use any of these other ones. And then the last final category here are the follow-up actions. And here is where in our campaign we want to have a tag for attending and one for missing. So those are the two tags we want to use for the tags down here. So we'll have like our attended tag and we'll have like our missed tag. So these are all tags I already have, but you can go ahead and create them if you don't have any tags for this right here. This will put them into your Infusionsoft or Keep account for you really easily, make it simple for you. And then all you want to remember is that whatever tags you have here, make sure they are the same exact tags as what you have here when you go ahead and click to edit these, so that this will all work the way that you want it to. And that's it. So let's go ahead and give this a name. We'll call it a Zoom meeting demo. Click save. Here's our little URL to register people for the meeting and create that meeting for us. We'll go back to our campaign. We have that HTTP post I talked about. You can just drag it from there to there. And it's just Keep or Infusionsoft's way of saying, at this point, we're going to have a third party plus this go ahead and run what they need to run at this point. And that's it. So you've just created a simple little Zoom meeting scheduler tool here, and it can really power your meetings when you have a lot of them that are going on and you need more of this automation power. So if you have any other questions or need to talk to us, I highly recommend checking out our tool information portal here for more very detailed guides that walk you through how to set this all up. You'll have more FAQs, things about that go into more detail about the different sections that you saw there and what those all mean, and then our knowledge base if you just click on that button there. Otherwise, you can reach us at help@plusthis.com, and I hope this has been super helpful for you. So I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.